started the shenanigans.
Are we live, pal?
We are live. The shenanigans have just started.
Oh, God.
Yes.
No, the shenanigans started at the gas station.
Gas station. But you guys can't hear about that right now because allegedly the lawyers told us.
What?
We got to protect Darren.
Are you being serious?
No.
Okay. I will tell that story.
Yeah, you can tell the story. I don't care.
But for now,
start the show.
give me that fucking music. Yeah. Let's start this shit. Episode 138 of the Love and Chokes podcast. It is I, your boy, Keebler. Love and Chokes Jiu-Jitsu, located in CLE, the most beautiful fucking city in the world. Sitting across from me is Anthony. He behind the switches. He could be anywhere. He's an important guy. He's needed other places. I'm sure there's other people that want his attention, but I get his attention. And why? Because we know that we got to give you a podcast. We got to hook you up with a podcast. Otherwise, what the fuck are you going to do with your Sunday? So here we are. I would say there's lots to report because I always say that, but that's not really true. The one thing that there is to report is that the UFC is going to be on ESPN Plus again. Mm-hmm. But it's in a foreign country, and I don't know if anybody going to watch. We gonna see. Run up when you see me then. We gonna see. And with that, Anthony, I say we start the show. What did you do, player?
Hey, man, I just watched you commit a felon. No, I'm kidding.
Commit a felon or a felony?
Felony.
I did not commit a felony.
No,
now,
it's a misdemeanor at best.
Well, it would be a felony if they were charges pressed. Now,
right.
Is it fair to say that maybe I assaulted a minor?
It's fair to say that. It depends on what kind of rosary glasses you're looking through.
But I think if somebody's mom says you can fight my kid right now, you can hit them.
Maybe.
Now, I want you to tell the story, Anthony.
All right.
Because I want to know what you saw.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do my best not to interrupt you.
Okay.
Then I'm going to retell the exact same story my way if I think anything that you said was a lie or not as funny as my version.
All right. Fair enough. So we're going to a gas station. No places need to be disclosed. We walk in.
Why?
Because it's better that way.
No, it's not.
You want people to go back and like, do you see what happened? Can you confirm this?
No,
all right,
dude,
fine.
Details make stories better. Wait, I just said I wasn't going to fucking stop you. Go.
He failed the test.
Go.
So we were in, what was it? We were basically right by Darren's house. There's like one of the gas stations nearby. We pull in. Darren gets to get beer. I get a bottle of old water. And then as I come to the register, there's a lady. She looks upset. She's talking about her problems. I come in. I hear something about having a bad kid. And then something about watching too much Friday After Next and Boys in the Hood. And then Darren's like, well, what's wrong with your kid? How old is your kid? And, like, they're going back and forth. And to Darren's point, she was very comfortable talking about her family problems to strangers. And she didn't seem very crazy. So that immediately rules that she's a stripper of some sort. And so she continues on talking about how, her son doesn't want to be white. She wants to send him to some nice neighborhood in Cleveland or Cleveland area or something like that. And it's like, Darren's like, nah, that's not white. I'll show you a real white place, Summer Valley or someplace like that. Never heard of it. Don't care. And long story short, you could definitely tell that she was picking up the vibe that Darren was putting down. And and Darren's like, hey, like, if you need somebody to beat your kid's ass, like, I can do that. I do that for a living. I fight people. And she's like, oh, really? So he's like, all right, well, he's in the car right now. You can come fight him. Then she opens the door and looks at the kid and is like, hey, he's like, somebody's here to fight you. And then I walking towards the car. I turn back. I see Darren walk towards the car, towards that lady's car. Gets around there. I'm walking towards the car. I don't get near the kid or near anything like that. I'm watching it, I observe from a distance because it'd be weird. And then I see that the cashier who was initially listening to this conversation on the inside of the store, just staring through the glass window, watching with big eyes, like, what's going on right now? Like, is this dude, really about to fight this kid in the parking lot? And then he hears Darren said, yeah, I'm hitting you. What are you going to do with a UFC champ? Yeah. And then the kid's, defending. He's doing his thing. And Darren's like, good job. Now protect your mom. And then he hops in the whip, and then we giggle and drive off.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
Now, here's the best part. That cashier had been laying groundwork. You could tell.
Yes.
So when I walked in there, he was trying to assert that he had laid some groundwork already. Like, oh yeah, like he from the hood. And I was like, no, he's not. He's from Euclid. That's a suburb. I was just naysaying everything he said. I made a point to just make him feel like shit. And then he was like, yeah, Solon. Man, that's white. I was like, no, it's not. No, the fuck it isn't. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I said, no, the fuck it isn't. And then he was kind of like, oh, I just love doing that to dudes.
That makes a lot of sense now. I think about that because
What?
he could just not understand what I was saying. He was just so fixated on you.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, yeah, thanks, man. He's like, huh, what? I was like, thank you, sir.
Look, he thought he was going to get that chick's number.
Yeah.
I didn't even want the number.
Yeah.
I just don't like to see other people win when I know I can make them lose.
So basically,
So I was just like, wow, fuck whatever this motherfucker talking about.
there's difference between a bucket and a crab or crab in a bucket mentality, and then just straight up, just fishermen dealing with crabs in a bucket.
Dude, I'm not a crab in there.
I know you're the
Yeah.
fisherman. That's what I said. Fisherman.
I got a little hammer gimmick or a bat, and I'm
Yeah.
just like killing them one at a time.
So, oh, you look kind of cool. I'm gonna take you out. You're mine.
Yeah. I didn't even want this girl.
Of course not.
So like, I could just tell that when I turned and said hello, just to be polite, she gave me that different tone of hi.
Yeah.
And a little bit more eye contact than was necessary. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, I could talk to you if I felt like it.
Yeah.
And then she starts talking about all her children.
So,
I'm not fucking around with that.
nah. It's
No,
too-
dude.
It's too much.
Never that.
It's too much.
Do I look like stepdad to you?
Not yet.
Cause
Not
Look,
yet. It's
if
not-
you are a brilliant supermodel and you're like, yo, I'm really into short black dudes named Keebler, I'll be your stepdad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll step up where Billy fell off and I'll raise your kids with you.
There you go.
But like, you're a brilliant supermodel.
Yes.
This lady is like a normal looking person.
Yes.
I'm not raising somebody else's kids. Especially you already established that they're broken.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to fucking hang out with you and your broken ass kids. But I will slap your kid in a parking lot multiple times while taunting him. Then I will tell him to protect you and to have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
Yeah.
See, I don't usually interact with strangers. So when I do,
You
I go all in.
It's over the top.
I go all in. So
over
like,
the top.
I'm either not talking to any strangers or I'm coming to family dinner. Like, it's one or the other. Like, we're going to make a connection here or we're not making motherfucking eye contact. Like, I don't know. Is faucet on or faucet off? But if I know I'm going to do a podcast, like, that makes me a little bit more open.
He's like gets a little loose. He just warms up with the people
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
stores.
dude. I'm more open to receiving, like, information from another human. Normally, though, I'm not really on that shit.
I understand that. It's scorched earth policy usually.
Like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, it's funny how it's just on and off. But
Yeah.
like, if I'm ready to be social, I'm very ready.
Maybe that's what we should do.
My body was ready.
That should be the experiment.
What?
We should go to the bar, and then I should tell you that we're gonna do a podcast after we go to the bar, and just see what
And see
happens.
if I'm like the nice guy.
Oh, I want to see if you're the nice guy. I just want to see what happens. You might be the life of the party. Who knows? You might not be the nice guy. Well, who cares about being the
I
nice
used to
guy?
be a life of the party kind of guy.
Right.
When I was young.
Yeah, but let's see. Just see that switch.
There was something like innocent and naive about me at that point in life. Like, not actually innocent. I was still actually a bad person.
You just had like an innocent vibe.
Like, no.
No.
Not even that. Not even that. It's more like the innocence that comes from being actually naive about a lot of parts of the world.
Oh, so you're just being ignorant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but that's the same thing.
Right.
It's just a meaner way of saying it, Anthony.
Yeah, it is.
Innocent sounds nice.
It does.
It's nice to be nice, Anthony.
It is nice to be nice.
Out here calling motherfuckers ignorant.
Hey, man, you slap kids.
Sir.
You slap kids.
I did multiple times. And I'll do it again. I'll
Apparently.
do it again. If you're a stranger and you let me fight your kid, I will fight your kid. And everybody can watch. And then I'll walk away laughing and get in my car.
Yes. And I'll just be like, this is just another day with Darren.
Hey, man.
So
But yeah, that cashier, mind blown.
he was staring.
Couldn't even understand what was going on.
No, he could not. He's just like, all of a sudden, this dude with a fucking fanny pack comes up and just does,
That's the thing.
and just steals my work.
Look, the fanny pack gives you power, dog. The fanny pack is very similar to the state that I was in when I had the mustache.
Mm-hmm.
The great and powerful Big J, the OG, one of the first homies of the homies, once dared me to grow a mustache. And while I had that mustache, I had a powerful sense of confidence that I didn't even recognize until I noticed certain pieces of evidence. Like attractive women in my bed that I'd never met before.
Yeah.
You know? Which is a way for a young man to judge the rate of his confidence, like the level of his confidence. So I was like, wow, I can't believe there's this girl I don't even know in my bed, and she's beautiful. How the fuck did that happen? Jay's like, it's the mustache, man. And to a degree, he was right. There was something about having it that made me feel safer putting myself out there in the world. Like, I didn't feel as anxious about taking small risks.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't ready to jump off a fucking mountaintop with a parachute in my hand and be like, it's base jumping, brah. Let's do this shit. I have a mustache, nigga. Let's fly. Like, I wasn't ready for that, right?
Yeah, right. But you were ready to do some. Ready to
But I don't normally talk to strangers like that. And I was prepared to do things like that. So, I think the fanny pack situation is giving me a similar sense of power. It was like when I first started wearing that purse.
Yeah.
At first, I could feel insecure, especially if I knew I was going to be around where black people might be.
Because then it just gets awkward.
Because black people ain't with that fuck shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they'll be like, look at this nigga. Nigga got a purse. Ugh, nigga, you gay. Like shit like that. Like dumb shit, right?
Yeah.
So just to avoid it for the first few weeks I was carrying the purse, if I knew I was going to be in the hood, I left the purse at the crib. Then I stopped acting like that. And I was like, what the fuck are they going to do? Talk some shit and get slapped? Like, good. Fuck it. Talk some shit. So then I carried the purse for a while and it gave me some energy. But then it was just another thing that held my stuff.
Yeah.
The energy died.
Yeah.
It held my stuff, but there was no energy. It was just a thing that holds my stuff. And every now and then I would feel some static, but I wouldn't even feel like I had to do anything about it. I'd be like, what? Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
So it started out kind of like a fight starter.
It's like,
And then it became just a bag, right?
It's like, now it's just a thing.
But then it got to its last legs, and I didn't want to completely retire it on an accident. So I put it aside and traded it in for a fanny pack.
So it's gonna be framed.
And the fanny pack era has started out quite strong.
Of course.
I may have influenced Miss I.
To wear a fanny pack.
Look, she got a fanny pack now, dog. And I didn't say it. Somebody else was like, is this Darren's fault? And she was like, no, what kind of? And I was like, yeah, get strong, girl. Let's do this shit. Let's be fanny pack twinsies. Except for, of course, like I have a whack-ass Walmart $7 fanny pack.
She has like a real.
And she has a raw-ass It's not a Gucci fanny pack. She didn't go hard.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't even know she a fanny pack girl yet.
She just got something that.
But it's pretty raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's Reebok, so she can wear it through fight week. Very smart buy. Like, she's a
Yeah.
smart lady. I'm feeling that shit. But I was so happy when I started with the fanny pack. I was like, I did a little minor flex. I was like, yeah, we out here. Fanny packs out.
I think it's better to have like a cheaper fanny pack.
Mine was $7.
Yeah. It's just better. Because it's like, if something happens to it, you don't feel bad.
No.
Yeah.
I can go get another $7 fanny pack.
Yeah.
It's easy as fuck.
Just.
And like, there were all kinds of different ones. Like that had like water bottle pouches for them and shit. They got pretty intense. Like if I had been willing to spend $20, I would have been basically carrying around this table above my dick. That was essentially what it was.
Seems unnecessary.
It had so many compartments, and you had 2 things for water on your hip. Now, if you were gonna be hiking through the woods,
There you go. That's your thing.
that's your gimmick.
Got extra socks in there. You're good to go.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not overkill. It was overkill for what I was looking for.
Right.
I was just trying to replace my purse,
It's a good move when you're traveling too.
dude.
Because then you could, like, if you go take those cheap flights, you just bring like 3 of them things with you. And that's like, I still got my personal bag. This is just a whatever. This is like a clip on in my belt. It's a whatever.
Man, that's pushing it though.
No, that's not pushing it. I just walk in and like nobody says anything to you. You just
You
walk.
put a fanny pack across.
No, I got belt clips.
So they're just dangling fanny packs on you. You're
Yeah.
just walking through like you have saddlebags on your
Yes,
hips.
exactly. So nobody can say anything to you. I'm like, what are you gonna tell me to do? It's not taking up any more space. Exactly. Like. So if I was a big
I'm worried
person,
about you.
if I was a big person, I sat on a plane. Guess what? That's just my extra weight, just spilling out.
So imagine that I'm fat.
Exactly.
Wow.
So imagine that I'm fat. So if I'm fat, you wouldn't say anything to me. You'd be like,
You wouldn't say shit.
Exactly. It wouldn't, would they? Exactly. Well, what would they tell you? Like, so you can't get on this plane? No, I paid for this ticket. I'm getting on this plane. Give me the extra seatbelt you have in the back, the one that you got like pull out the closet and then.
Like I know it's back there.
I know it's back. I've seen it. I had to sit next to a guy who had to use it. It was terrible.
Was it tough?
It was tough. He spilled over in everybody's seat. Yeah, took up an extra row.
I feel like if I was that big, I would buy the extra seats.
You can't. I don't know if they let you do that though.
Why not?
I don't know. I think it's like a weird, because it's like a weird thing. So you have to because you'd have to check in like 3 different times, right?
No.
Because how does that work?
It's like when you check in with your fucking boo, right?
Yeah.
You just go to the counter. And they check you both in at the same time.
Right.
So they would check in all 3 of you at the same time. Because there are 3 of you.
Right, but if you okay, I guess it doesn't matter. I was thinking about going through TSA. I guess it doesn't really matter because TSA doesn't really. It's not like part of the check-in process.
Right.
It's just
Exactly.
more. It's more
They're
like
just
a
checking each human.
validation. Yeah, validation that you're a real that you're supposed to be there. So yeah, that works. Do that.
Now, that would get expensive.
It would.
So maybe you should get smaller.
Exactly. And that's cheaper and better for everybody. Unless maybe your lady likes you big, then by all means just stay big.
Dude, I like fat girls.
No, it's different. See, we're talking about 2 different things here.
You're talking about dudes.
Yeah, we're talking about dudes.
No, it's the same thing though.
It's not the same thing.
And this, why?
Cause I'm not okay with a fat dude. I'm okay with a fat chick though. Like you're not okay. Are you okay with a fat dude? I'm not okay with a fat dude.
Wait, what do you mean okay with it?
I'm not okay with it. Like if you're fat, you need to go.
Oh, and you're a dude.
And you're a dude. You got.
No, what do you mean you have to go?
Like you gotta go. You gotta go to the gym. You gotta figure it out. You gotta run.
Well, that's not go.
That's-
See, go usually means you have to die. And I was like, Anthony, you can't just advocate to kill all fat men.
You don't understand what household I grew up in. I'm telling you.
I mean, no, you can. Advocate for whatever the fuck you want.
No, I can't.
Let your nuts drag, dude.
I can't do that.
I'm not going to stop you.
I can tell you this: if you're fat, lose weight.
It's a good idea.
It's inconvenient.
It's a good policy.
You sweats. If you sweat a lot, it's not good for you. Not a good look. Nobody wants to be the dude with the pit stains in the shirts. You can't do that either.
You can be a skinny guy and do that, though.
You can. It's okay. But then you make it look really weird though. You become like a weird, nervous guy.
It's a tough look.
Yeah. So if you're a fat guy and you have that problem, stay fat. But if you're not a fat guy and you have that problem, get some better deodorant.
I will say this. I have always associated fat with femininity.
See?
And muscle with masculinity.
See?
And so when I see a fat woman, it doesn't bother me. When I see a fat man, part of me, just a small part of me, thinks, man, if shit goes down, I'm gonna have to fucking help that guy. And it pisses me off. I'm like, fuck.
Shit goes.
Like, that's what I think. I know. And now nothing's gonna happen, and everything's gonna be fine.
That sounds like a bad idea.
But I see him as a burden.
Why would you?
I don't see him as a help.
Why would you be helping him?
Because you don't want everyone to die.
Yeah, but that one person is gonna be 3 times as heavy as all the other people. You can save 3 people's
No, I
lives.
already saved all them. See, I'm a superhero in my mind. What I'm saying is,
He's the last guy you gotta carry.
yeah, and I'm like, I'm just gonna be fucking bummed out about this because if you had your shit together, you would have been helping me help everybody else. But now,
I can see it now. You're in the giant eagle, and you're just coming through the bases
Now
on
I gotta
fire.
save you.
And you fireman carrying.
you should have been helping us. Like me and Anthony are grabbing people and putting them on our shoulders and running them out of the burning building.
Keep me out of this fantasy.
And then we see your ass.
Keep me out of this
No,
fantasy.
no, this is how it works. Because like every time a man is there, a man helps somebody. And then it's like, wait a second. You need help. Fuck. Like, what good are you?
I'm not helping him. If there's I could save 3 more people if I also save him. That's the truth, and you know that. That's a lot more.
I'm just saying that's the first thing I think when I see.
I see it now
a
though in my
bigger
head.
dude. I'm like, oh man.
Fanny pack on.
Like, you're gonna need assistance in the emergency. You're not gonna be one of the fucking helpers.
He's gonna be
You're gonna
firemen
be asking for some shit. You're gonna be complaining when shit goes wrong. Fuck. We don't really need you around, honestly.
I want $1 million for a budget now, just to make all these shorts. Just because, have Darren with a fanny pack on. He just comes through like Giant Eagles all on fire, and he's just carrying people.
I swoop in like Khabib over the cage. Ah!
Yeah.
I
just
just
coming
save the day. I look more like one of those monkeys in the Wizard of Oz.
No, it's more like it's more like this.
That's too on the nose. I lightweight do look like those monkeys from the Wizard of Oz.
I'm gonna ignore that comment and move on. It's more like that you're in the stores at late night training. You're gonna get some beer, and then something like spills. They're doing a candle display, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
keep
weird.
going.
Yeah,
Go with it.
It's like it catches on fire, and everybody's like freaking out, and you just calm. Like everything's just calm.
That's how it happened in real life.
And you look around, and you start like assessing the situation.
I'm
But
like,
it's-
all right, who needs the most
it's
help?
but in
Let's go.
millisecond, no, you don't even go by it. It's just like, all right, just go. You're just like getting people go. It's not even matter. You get a shopping cart. You start stuffing people in there and start pushing them out. There's like old people. You gotta carry them on your shoulder. And then like
man.
you look at that fat guy and he's like trying to get over there, and you're like, nah, I'm cool. And then you
No, I help him, but I yell at him while I'm doing it. I'm like, fuck, man, you were supposed to be helping me, you know.
I'm sorry, I got thyroid problems. Like, man.
And then I'm like, put your teeth. No, I'm kidding.
But I just see you coming out, like the flames are behind you, they're like nipping at you, but you come out like, maybe like your back of your shirt got burned a little bit, but you come out strong, like, oh man, everybody's like, oh, Darren.
I'm standing in that silhouette, like
Yeah.
from Vendetta.
Yeah,
And he's
exactly.
standing in the prison.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it would
Some
be.
hard shit.
But then, like, it's like, man, if it was me, I would have left that fat dude. I come in, I was like, or Big J, like, man, I would have left him inside. Big J would have been like, he left him inside.
Like, what you doing, man?
Yeah, leave him. He made his bed a long time
Where are
ago.
you about to go?
Where are you about to go? Where are you-
That's how you either pick up a chick
Yeah.
or kick a chick out of your house after you fuck her. You say, you're in line at the grocery store.
Yeah.
You put your stuff on the thing, on the little conveyor belt, and she looks back and you go, hey, where are you about to go? That's the pickup. And then there's the rollover after everybody had their orgasms.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's so nice to see you. I could stay here and, So where are you about to go? Everyone has used both.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I'm sure at some point somebody said that to me. I can't recall.
There you go.
But I'm sure it's happened.
It's not in this lifetime.
I'm just saying.
Not in this lifetime.
Soon.
So I rewatched YG on the Hot Ones again because I was thinking about Big J, and it's still this day it's still the funniest thing ever because I can see Big J doing the same exact thing. Have you seen that episode?
No.
I'll show you a quick clip. But basically, he's just like, man, this ain't even hot. Like,
Man, this ain't even.
and he's like answering all the questions like, yeah, or like, yeah, man, it was a small party for my daughter. And that was it. Like that's all. That's all it was. It's like nothing. It's like, yeah, man. So I got in trouble with Donald
Some
Trump.
people just aren't talkers, you know?
YG Hot Ones.
And then some people are talkers and they shouldn't be. And like some people, there's that one
Yeah.
unique individual,
That can just go both ways.
and you are looking at that individual.
I am. Except
No, that's a counter gimmick. That was funny. You can stop it right there.
like
I understand why you feel the way you feel.
yeah, like he does not like he goes.
I mean, you can tell by the length of the episode.
like he's just like fine. Like he's just like comes in.
It's like 5 minutes shorter than everybody else.
But the best part is this: is like he's like he rearranges the board for him. So he's like these three right here.
Oh, he starts with the hottest?
No, he just goes through it all. He's like none of these things are hot. He said like Wingstop atomic sauce is hotter.
Is that a shoot though? That's not true.
It's not true, but that's what he feels like in his mind. Like that's what it is to him. He's like, and he reorders the board. He's like, this is hot. He takes like Teppatel, like the weak sauce you get at the Mexican store.
He's like, that's hot?
He thinks that's hot. Then he goes with this one right here.
That's not hot.
And then he goes with the atomic one, which is the hottest one.
All right, so I've never had that one, the crazy hot one.
Yeah, crazy hot
But
Yeah.
these two are like normal table side fucking things.
Yeah, and he's like, it's like, where do you get this one? He's like, I don't need that one. Like that one's
That
hot.
ain't shit.
But he's like everything else between all the way up. He's like, this ain't hot.
That's crazy.
And he just goes through it.
He's
Like,
got a dope hat on though.
yeah, no,
I'll give him that.
He's a very interesting individual.
I will give him that. I can't pull off hats.
You gotta do the hunter
Is there
hat.
hats on here?
The hunter hat. The bent
I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of hat.
the bent dad baseball hat.
None of them look good on me. I had one camo baseball hat that I actually felt cute while wearing.
Fuck you.
What are you fucking laughing for?
Oh, because I brought up another thing. Remember how we talked about like women don't want to be.
Dirty, I'm not putting that on.
Remember how we talked about women they don't want to be heard being cute. I was like, yeah, except for Asian people, and like 5 Asian people said. I talked to them, they're like, yeah, I like being called cute.
Now, what is the gender of these people?
They're all women, Asian women.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all women though.
Okay.
Yeah, like the Asian people like to be called cute. Like if they're from Asia and they learn English, they like cute.
But it also, like, how pretty are they? Not in general. Don't answer that. But I'm saying, like, if you're not pretty and someone says, oh, you're cute, then you feel good about it.
Right.
But, like, if you're a hot chick and someone says you're cute,
Yeah.
you might get offended.
I see.
Like, I'm not fucking cute. Little kids are cute.
So I'm.
That bow over there is cute. I'm a sexy bitch. Like, I have fucking some shit going on here.
I paid for this.
Whoa, sir. But you see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, some people, it implies, like, a harmlessness that they're not trying to be about.
He said, "You don't want to give me the old baby face or the old baby. Yeah, baby face. Actually, exactly what it is. You don't want. They want to be a heel of some sorts.
Nobody wants to be a baby face like that. What just happened to you?
No, I was just burping. I didn't want to burp into the mic.
I was like, why did you just start to eat your hoodie?
I was like, let's see. What is this? A Sensao. So we're going to look at the UFC card.
Sounds good.
Let's see. Let me pull it up. So,
Show it to me.
which was amazing because Mr. Aldo.
Now, here's what's crazy to me already.
What's crazy?
That I see the top of the card, and I know that Jose's on the card, and he's not at the top
He
of
did
the
not
card.
want to be on the card, top of the card. He specifically said, don't put me on the top of the card.
Why?
I don't know. I think basically he's ready to be done. Like, he's like, I don't want to fight for a belt. Like, I'll make sure I win my next 3 fights, but I'm not trying to be all the way up here and be all this attention anymore. I'm just trying to, like, just kind of peace out.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
So I feel like the UFC has fought very hard to demonstrate that female fighters can be smart, can be athletic, can be beautiful. I feel like they have fought a long, hard fight. Apparently, that fight's only being fought in America and Europe and possibly in Canada. Because in Brazil, we got face tatted up chicks.
Wait, gauges.
Who does she look like? Sarah Frota.
I'm trying to be polite here. She looks like the Goonies.
No.
Slaw from the Goonies. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what she looks.
That's not nice.
It's the truth, though. Look at it.
Now wait, who does Lavinia look like? Lavinia looks like an angry black woman, and she's Brazilian, so she basically is an angry black woman.
There's a dude she looks like. I can't.
There is. She's got that tight face though, like not just the face she's holding it,
Yeah.
but her features are very tightly smushed together.
Yeah.
There's someone in particular she looks like.
It is. It's like a famous. It's
slipping past me.
It is too. But definitely Slaw from the Goonies. Let's be honest with each other.
She looks like Sarah Frota looks like Pete Dunne from the WWE. Show me a picture of Pete Dunne. Dunne is with 2 N's and an E.
Yeah.
Show me Pete Dunne.
Whoa. Whoa. I couldn't even tell you what Pete Dunne was for a little bit. I couldn't tell if that was a man. I think I've seen this dude before. Yeah, he's confusing.
She looks like Pete Dunne.
I need to get this up for the viewers.
The
real
face
quick.
by face, the fucking side by side is amazing.
Let me get this up for the viewers real quick if I can.
You're gonna show it to him?
I'm gonna try my best.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, probably not, but let's see. All right, well, this is what we're talking about, people. So
Pete Dunne. That picture that he's got the fist next to his face, next to her picture, is so clutch.
yes, I want to look up. I just want to see Slaw.
Pete Dunne. Sarah Frota looks like Pete Dunne.
I think.
So maybe she's gonna be good because he's really good. Oh no, that's just some cold shit. I think mine's more accurate than yours. I think she looks more like Pete Dunne than she does Sloth from the Goonies.
She has some resemblance.
Damn, you're cold as ice.
All right.
You are not a nice young man. Okay.
Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker. Justin Ledet or Let It.
Justin Ledet. I think Johnny Walker is just all types of good vibes for the UFC.
You like him?
He's just an entertaining guy. He just does like weird things, and it's just amazing.
I think it's weird that his name is Johnny Walker.
I think it is too, but I hope it's his real name.
I bet it's not.
Let's see. Can I look you up? Oh no, I'm not gonna do this.
But it could be.
Let's just go back.
From Brazil. That's why it's weird. Johnny Walker being your name isn't weird, except for the fact that it's like famous liquor.
Yeah.
What's weird is that he's Brazilian.
Is he
I don't
Brazilian?
associate the name Johnny Walker with Brazil like I would Lavinia Souza. But he is an entertaining fighter. He's young.
Yeah.
They put him on the telly.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
let's
weird.
see where he takes his career.
Yeah, he was in Thailand for quite a bit fighting, or not fighting, training.
Charles Oliveira. That's my dog, dude. And he's fighting David Tamor.
Yes.
I'm gonna say Oliveira wins by submission.
And then we got
Damian Maia versus Lyman Good.
the Strangle Master.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Damian by strangulation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe guillotine.
Guillotine. Stranglers. And then we got Hinato Mochino. I don't know what this guy's name.
Moicano.
Moicano
He's fucking good.
versus Josie.
Josie. Whatever his name is.
Josie Aldo.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
At this stage in Aldo's career, besides the fact that he's making some weird facial hair choices that I still don't agree with.
I'm like,
Obviously, you agree.
Keep going.
Obviously,
keep going.
He made the same choices you've made.
Keep going.
Y'all looking like V for Vendetta out here.
He said, keep that hamburger shop open and keep that steal your girl mustache.
I'm not into it. And look how he's got the frown, like
It's like, what's up?
the way he's carrying his face.
It's a
dude.
light skin frown. Oh,
It's a light skin. Oh shit! You know I'm down for all light skin behavior.
Of course. And then Rafael
Assunção versus Marlon Moraes. I want to see Marlon Moraes win, but Rafael Assunção has a way of sticking in fucking fights.
Yeah.
Like he's been around forever.
Yeah.
He was in the goddamn WEC.
Yeah.
Marlon's good though, and I'd like to see him win, because I'm very curious about that guy. I like his style, so I'm gonna go with Marlon, but that's a tight fight.
Let me see if there's anything interesting in the prelims.
Thiago Alves on the prelims.
Yep.
That's an interesting idea, just in itself. So,
Shadow character.
Nurmagomedov.
Saeed. Or Said.
I'm sure it's Saeed.
Saeed.
I bet he doesn't go by Sam. I bet he'll let nobody call him Sam.
Sam. Yeah, that's all there is.
Cool.
That's it. That's all.
Nito Mosquito.
Yes, this will be in Brazil, so you will have nobody from America watching. Which is interesting,
But
though.
we'll see.
It's going to be early.
Is it?
It's going to be at 8 p.m. So instead of doing the main card's going to be at 8 versus the usual 10.
See, I love that.
That's nice. But I'm also afraid that it's going to go on for like 4 hours.
You think it's all decisions?
If it was anything like that one, I think it was like that one European card we watched where it was like forever, where everybody just did not want to own any money. They're like, let's just make this like 5 hours long for the main.
See, I want to see the Nurmagomedov fight now. These start at 5?
Yeah, they probably start super early. So they have a time slot. Yeah, 5. That's super doable.
Yeah. I just want to see that fight.
Saeed.
We'll see.
But that's it. That's all.
That's it?
That's it. That's all. That's all. I mean, that's all for UFC stuff. There's nothing interesting going on. People are talking about John Jones trilogy, DC.
No, when is the motherfucking combat jiu-jitsu?
Combat Jiu-Jitsu. I think it's this weekend too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Combat Jiu-Jitsu.
I've been really inspired by the Gordon Ryan passing shit.
Let's see. Is that gonna give me?
And I also been watching some Michael Lange shit.
Let's just go to EBI. EBI is easier.
Just getting my learn on out here, you know, Anthony?
Get your learn on.
Getting my learn on, son.
Hooked on phonics.
Trying to say learned, cuz. Well,
Match.
today on Instagram, I posted a picture of someone holding the bottom of my lapel and playing guard and me approaching them. And I was like, hello, modernity. Like,
Don't play videos. Please don't do that.
I've been away.
EBI.
I wasn't really fucking with you for a while, modernity.
EBI Jiu-Jitsu.
But we good now.
Come on, just give me this. Give me something. Why can't I find you, Eddie Bravo? Do you not have anything
Things are
positive?
failing?
Nah.
Can't you just Google combat jiu-jitsu?
I did, but it just. Oh, what is it? Okay, I guess it's February 22nd. I thought they moved it up earlier.
Okay.
Oh,
So that's
no.
far away?
Yeah, it's far away. Oh, that's right. No, they didn't move it up early. They just changed the date. They changed the location. They moved it from Mexico to California.
Good.
Yeah.
Why would you do anything in Mexico?
So it's going to be on a Friday. You can watch it, actually.
Like, Eddie, why the fuck did your parents leave?
Yeah, we could watch it. We could do it for a podcast because it's going to be on a Friday night.
Friday night?
Yeah, it's gonna be a Friday night. The main card's at 10.
Hell yeah.
Just they don't give you much.
Hell yeah.
They don't give you much description though.
We don't need description.
Oh, followed by an 8-man combat jiu-jitsu tournament in the 135. Okay, cool. So
135.
Yeah, so they have features Mexican superstar Brandon Moreno and Usadors. I don't fucking care. Yeah, but that's what they got. They got 135 8-man 135. Then got a 4-man tournament with the heavyweights.
Right, and that's what we all want to see.
Gordon Ryan versus Fabricio. So, how fast do you think Gordon Ryan's gonna eat all these dudes up?
I don't know if it'll be fast or not. I don't think anybody beats him.
I don't think anybody beats him. I definitely think he taps out.
I think he taps everybody.
I think he taps everybody. I don't know who this scary looking square-headed dude is over here. Well, not really square-headed.
Show me the picture.
He's like has like a half moon.
Oh, that's the fucking guy that he fought in the goddamn final. So it's Barnett. Oh, he's got like I feel like he has a Russian name. It's Barnett, Verdum, Gordon Ryan. And this dude, he's got real slick escapes.
Let's see. EVA. They're gonna tell me about it. Let's see. It's too much research.
Too much research.
Just stare.
You typed in EVI Jiu-Jitsu, you cocksucker.
I did because everybody combat jiu-jitsu was like, all right, here's like Flow Grappling talking about it, and then Evie Brado, and then MMA News, and then all this other stuff. And it's like I want something that's relevantly recent.
What about Wikipedia?
Wikipedia brings up nothing.
Well,
Let's see. The Absolutes 17. This is not it.
Why don't you just click on the event?
Click on the event.
Nothing happens there?
Nothing happens because it's a crap thing. Combat jiu-jitsu.
Oh, there. Rustam Chavez.
Rustam Chavez.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So,
I was like, I feel like he's got a Russian name.
So, I just want to know how he's going to get Fabricio Verdum. How he's going to tap him.
Heel hooky.
Heel hooky?
Why change it up?
What if Fabricio Verdum just goes on that smacky smack like Cyborg?
He doesn't play the fucking... He doesn't sit underneath you.
Yeah.
He takes you off balance with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think it's a relevant thing. Like, I think he's going to fuck everybody up.
Yeah.
Oh, you trying to take my leg? I'm going to slap you.
Yeah. I could see some violence happening after the match is over.
People getting mad?
Yeah, like especially them heavyweights, like because I never really think of Gordon Ryan as like a heavyweight until like you see him in pictures.
He's big.
He's big, but when you think about him, I think of him as still as that 170 person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I still always think that in my head, I'm like, dude, like you're not like, what are you doing here? Like, are you doing this for fun? And I'm like, oh no, you're jacked for real now.
Yeah.
No, I still.
Have you seen his woman?
I have not.
She's fucking huge.
Let's look this up.
And she trains him.
Gordon Ryan, like
her name's Sunny.
Gordon Ryan, Sunny.
With an O.
Sunny, like that?
Yeah.
It was Sunny.
Two N's. That's Sony.
Sony. That's a bracket. Images. I just go Gordon Ryan girlfriend.
Or I think it's just her name on Instagram is like Hey Sunny. Usually girlfriend is one word. But yeah, that's her.
She got some arms.
You can't tell though. She's fucking jacked.
She's got some arms.
And that's a while ago. Look how skinny Gordon is.
That's true.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's when. See, you see how much beefier he is now.
Yeah, he's.
I think, of course, he put in this work, right?
Yeah, but
I think she has a lot to do with that, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just check out her Instagram. Hey, Sunny.
Hey, Sunny. That's so Sonnet.
God, you ruined everything. Look at you. No, that's still wrong. Just one Y.
Oh.
But look, look at this picture right there, though.
This one?
Where's she showing her abs?
Where? This
The one where she's showing her fucking abs.
That's her. Oh, damn it.
Dude, she is fucking jacked.
That's she got some knockers on her.
Whoa, calm down.
She does.
Sir.
Let's be real. let's be real here.
That's not what we were looking at.
That's the observation.
Because that's not the same thing as being jacked. Like, being jacked has nothing to do with your boobs. You see her shoulders, her traps. She is fucking jacked. So, yeah.
I'm okay with this picture.
Yeah, that's a nice body for a regular person who doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Then she decided to become a superhero.
Yeah.
And, like, why not be a superhero if you could be one?
Because your boyfriend looks like a superhero.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's fun to start looking like a superhero.
It is.
Slowly but surely, I'm kind of turning into one. It's neat.
It makes me way overconfident now.
Why?
Just because I just like assume everything I do is right now. I'm just like whatever. Not with lifting weights, but everything else. I'm like I'm not worried about it. I know where I'm going. Before I used to be like all nervous, like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. I'm like
So weightlifting is changing your life?
yeah, it's like I was like, yeah, you're really overconfident about everything now.
Oh, your chick said this to you?
Yeah, she did. She's like, I'm like, yeah, because I'm right, and I will always be right.
You're like, babe, I don't know if you know this, but
so I can deadlift.
I can deadlift.
I can deadlift you on top of yourself. So watch out.
So watch your fucking mouth when you talk to me. In fact, you probably should address me without a sandwich in your motherfucking hand. So, I just might slap a bitch.
Yes.
I'm sorry, babe. I got out of line.
I got out of line. I prefer guacamole. So.
No, for real. Like, it can definitely make you confident, but I don't think that I started getting confident until I started seeing changes in my body. Mm-hmm. Like, the first time somebody was like, when the fuck did you get shoulders? And I was like, what?
And he's like, what's going on?
They're like, yeah, you look different. And I was like, oh, shit, I look different. Cool. And then I hit a couple different milestones. When I pulled 300, I thought I was the man.
You're like, what's
I thought
up?
I was the man.
Like, what's
and then
up?
I looked up, like, what people can pull, and I was like, oh, I ain't shit. But I was like, that's still, like, more than 2 of me.
Yeah, still a lot.
That's still raw.
Still a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of weight.
To not consider myself to be that kind of an athlete. Like, I'm a lifestyle athlete. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, I thought of myself more like a skateboarder or a surfer and less like a fighter. Less like a basketball player. Less like a football player. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like those careers end. The latter careers end. Mm-hmm. And the other careers shift.
You just change.
So, like, you surf differently. You skate differently with different frequencies. But it's not like you stop surfing.
Right.
Or it's not that you would have to.
Nothing changes.
That's how I see myself as an athlete.
You just have to make stuff work for you now as you get older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's why I never lifted weights. Because I was like, oh, I don't really care how long I can beat people. Mm-hmm. I can own a gi and get on a mat and learn stuff and fuck around with people and, like, get beat, lose, all those things. I'm in. I don't give a fuck. But I started lifting.
It's addictive.
I was like, this shit.
It's like, what?
See, but then when you don't train, you feel shitty about yourself.
You do. You do.
And when your coach is like, you look tired, you have to go home. You start feeling shitty about yourself.
So no, it's like maybe I'm pushing it a little too hard. Maybe I'm redlining it.
It's not even that. I think maybe I'm not feeling that well. Like, maybe I have, like, almost a cold.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that. And so I'm just weak. But I'm not that weak.
So,
Still whoop somebody ass.
so
Don't get it fucking twisted, son.
So that's that kid in that parking lot. He's still laying there.
He's still out cold from the open-handed slaps.
Exactly.
What?
I was practicing combat jiu-jitsu.
That's an open-hand slap. Have you ever seen that video footage?
What?
Of the dude talking shit to the pro wrestler? John
Oh, yeah. He's like, isn't wrestling fake? And he's
and
like,
he goes, oh, I'm sorry,
wait,
what? And
Blam.
he slaps him twice. And he goes, I'm sorry, that's an open-hand slap. It's what fake?
And dude's ears bleeding. It's just,
Yeah.
it's aggressive.
I love that video. That's my favorite thing in the
He
world.
just slaps him in his eardrum,
I'm sorry, what?
shatters.
It's like when someone says, I don't think that will work on me.
So, oh, yeah?
It's like, oh, word?
Oh, yeah.
It's an open hand slap. Oh, shit. You know what the coolest thing that ever disappointed me severely was?
Uh-oh.
Fucking BJJ Fanatics podcast
Which one?
had Sakuraba.
Did he not speak at all?
He doesn't speak any fucking English, and they asked him fucking idiot questions.
Oh, what's your favorite food? Oh,
Like, essentially,
I like sushi.
how did you get your start?
Oh, well.
He's like, well, I started, and I was a pro wrestler, and they're like, oh, how did wrestling help you? What's the training of wrestling like? And it's like, they're trying to ask him, if you're doing fake shit, how are you able to make it real? That's what they want to say. But they're fucking faggots. And they don't say what they want to say. They're like, how did the training, You know? What's that like? How did you train? They're asking these vague-ass fucking questions. You gotta consider that this person's gonna hear this through a fucking translator.
Yeah.
Who's just gonna say the words. It was just stupid. And you have an opportunity there with someone fucking cool. But since none of you are actually cool, it ended up being a fucking shit show. It was boring. How are you gonna have Saku sitting next to you and it's fucking boring? They should be embarrassed. You know I like to throw batteries at motherfuckers?
Do you know?
Yeah, dude.
I'm
always threatening to throw batteries at people.
many
It's because
V12s?
Doug Stanhope in his stand-up No Regrets says when someone said that there should be a smoking ban in New York City, there should have been somebody down at City Hall throwing batteries at the motherfucker who brought it up. And that image just made me so happy that I was like, anytime someone really needs to get dealt with, like, fuck being stoned. That has different implications.
Yeah.
If I stone you to death, I sound very, very, like, Middle Eastern. And what team I'm on is irrelevant, because all the teams were into stoning. In their books, they stone motherfuckers, right? No. In my book, we throw fucking batteries at you cunts. Every time you do some stupid shit, we throw fucking batteries at you.
Damn. That's concussion.
And I really thought about it. And they're all people that are cool. But they're not cool. And so they weren't able to just speak their fucking mind. They were like, oh, do we insult you by saying it's fake? Well, you don't know anything about its culture. You don't know anything about Japanese professional wrestling. You don't know about the young boy system. You don't know about the fact that a lot of those guys can shoot. That there's mats in the fucking dojo. They don't know what pro wrestling is. And yeah, I'm sensitive about it.
Of course you are. Just hit a spot right
Yeah.
here.
And I was like, there you are, sitting with my fucking hero. And you're fucking it up. Like, you're fucking it up. How many other people are going to get the chance to even do that? And you did it poorly. Shame. A curse upon your house. Like, shame. Ew. Shit made me so mad.
Are you okay?
I bite my fucking thumb at you, you cunts.
Bite my
I fucking
thumb?
bite my thumb.
That's old school.
Do I bite my thumb?
I don't even know.
I do bite my thumb.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's one. We talked about this before. It's one of your many things you do.
What? Sometimes you gotta bite your thumb at a motherfucker. Let him know.
No, you're not looking at it right. That's what you do sometimes too.
What?
In situations, when there's situations going on and there's opposite sex involved, you might do that every once in a while.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you do. I've seen you do that a
I
couple
don't do
times.
that.
No, you look like a retard when you do it like that. You know, like what's up?
I don't do that.
Yes, you do.
You're making this up.
Yes,
No.
you do.
All right, we discussed this,
I know.
and I will out myself. I bite my lip a certain way.
You do.
I'm not doing it. I tilt my head a certain way. And there was one more thing that I didn't.
The tilt. The tilt.
Yes. There's an upward nod. That's my other move. So those are my 3 moves. They're not even great moves.
They're not great moves, but we know
Here's
it's going.
the thing, though. If I say armbar from the guard, you don't think it's that good until you feel somebody who's armbar from the guard is their best move, right?
Right.
I bite my lip. I'll take your wife.
That's his move.
Because I'm good at that move. Like, I executed at a black belt level.
That's his spot.
My lip bite. Yeah, that's my spot right
That's
there.
your spot. Yeah.
Now, if you tell me to, like, hold the door for her and make her feel, like, safe and comfortable and sexy, I'm gonna fail. Like, that's not my move. Like, I'm only a fucking 1-stripe white belt at your move.
I think you have that. I think you can accomplish that, just not with that same move.
1-stripe white belt.
So you can make a girl feel sexy and safe, like. Hey.
But not with that move.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
But
So don't just try and bite your lip and think it's gonna knock it out the park. That's not your move. That's mine.
Now, before we head out of here, we'll
Yeah.
talk about some Payless El Chapo nonsense.
What you talking about?
There was somebody thought it was sinkhole near Florida Bank, but it actually turned out to be an underground tunnel to a bank.
That's awesome.
So basically, dudes came in with like batteries and like pickaxes and like a drill and just started making like a tunnel. And
How long is the tunnel?
I think it's like, I don't even know. I remember what this said. It's like, it's only 2 feet, maybe 3 feet in diameter.
But how long?
Let's see. How is it? Let's see.
It's a truly unique case.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta give shouts out to any kind of ingenuity, you know?
They don't know where it ends yet because there's a collapse.
What were the race of the people that they caught?
They didn't catch them yet. They don't know.
Oh, good for them.
They don't know. So somebody, like, you know, they're basically trying to look out for somebody who's been talking about, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rob, get this tunnel. I'm coming in there. You must not be scared of tight spaces at all if you can go through a 3-foot hole.
Hey man,
For that
you
money.
claustrophobic.
That money.
Stay your punk ass home. We're trying to get this money, bro. You're claustrophobic?
Dang. But look at that
You're
hole.
afraid of random shit? That's so awesome.
They started from here. Let's see, they got a nice little video probably.
I just like the fact that they were that ambitious to be like, no, we're gonna dig through the earth. Get to the bank. Go into the bank from the earth.
Well, I don't know. They should. I guess they must have missed their spot. I guess so they should have been a little bit closer. Or maybe they just can't dig in through there. They're like, it's concrete. It's like concrete. They're gonna hear us.
I appreciate it.
No video. It's gonna take too
Good
long.
for them.
Other than that, that's about it.
And I'm glad those men are at large.
Yes. Well, how would you rob a bank,
Sir,
how would you in a hypothetical situation?
okay, I don't actually know. So off the top of my head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing nothing about banks.
Yeah.
I might try the note gimmick.
Like you need to give me money. Somebody has my kids hostage.
I might try the note gimmick. And there might need to be some kind of switch away. Like, where I take off on foot in one direction. And then have an alternative way of getting out of there that doesn't involve me driving. Or having to see where we're going in any way. That's how I would rob a bank.
Right.
Now I want to do it.
Now you want to
Look what you did.
just want to try it out.
Anthony!
Test move.
I'm not going to rob any banks.
You gotta be like the dudes in the Boondocks who own the bank. then
At
you rob
all.
it.
Ever.
Ever.
For any reason.
Unless you own the bank.
Certainly not to start the revolution.
The revolution? Who are you? Are you somebody else? Peel off your mask. Go from here to here.
It is I, Devin Branch. Goodbye, Internet. XOXO.